Clouds in the air, spreading everywhere, touching nations, one life at a time.
Let me show you something else. He says, I'm giving you a land, and there's a beauty in that land. There's something included in the land. Okay, you ready for this?
Yes, hopefully. Say yes, but I don't know.
Read that. Read that. With the land, there is something God includes. I want you to remember this for a long time. Yeah.
From the wilderness and this Lebanon, even to the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and unto the great sea, toward the going down of the sun shall be your coast.
Okay, but is it just land that God is giving? I want you to read that verse and tell me.
The river Euphrates.
How does God's heart work? So he's saying, I'm going to give you houses, I'm going to give you lands. And in that land, there must be a criteria. It's okay if you're getting wilderness. That's fine. It's not that it's bad, it's still land. But there is a condition. If you're owning a land, there is a condition. What is the condition? There must be a river flowing through it. Yeah. Any land that doesn't have the presence of a river is a land that will work against you.
Yeah.
It's an investment that will make you go bankrupt.
Yeah.
So an intelligent child of God is not just interested in buying land. He's looking for the presence of a river. I don't want a land in the absence of a river. The only way that I will go ahead and invest into properties and lands and blessings of heaven is if I am sure without a shadow of doubt that right in the middle there's a river flowing. We'll see that in the book of Genesis. When God put man in the middle of the garden, He's giving him land and has have dominion. But that dominion cannot be without a river that is flowing through the middle of that garden. So there's a river that is going through the garden. So you have to wait. Any investments. Child of God, many people that have started becoming wealthy or blessed. If you go to chapter 2, man of God, verse 10.
It is in Genesis chapter 2, verse 10. It says, and a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pison. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates.
So there is a river.
There is.
That makes us glad. So God gave a command to Adam to have dominion. And He gave him a location to work on, to invest, to sow, to till the ground, to bring fruit in that location. And then he said, there's a river there. There's a river. So I was saying, many Christians, this is important. If you've not been paying attention, you better pay attention now. Many Christians, they've lost way because they've become so wealth oriented. This is probably the reason why many people hate this message of God wants to bless you, because all they can see is how certain people went off tangent when blessings came. All they can see is how blessings stole them away from God. All they can see is how blessings caused people to be without God. It's probably because of this principle, that they did not locate the river. They got so carried away with their investments and they forgot about the river that makes them glad. They forgot about the river of God, the source of blessings, the source, the river that is flowing from a location. Anytime we become so preoccupied in making riches and we forget about being planted by the riverside. Now the land that we build becomes a burden. I can't wait to celebrate with you. Some of you will be millionaires in the days to come.
Amen.
But this word has to arrive into your spirit before you can get there.
Yes.
But don't forget the river. The river. Stay rooted in the river. The river. Hold on to the river. Refuse to go so far that you don't have access to the river. Refuse to move to a location where the river is now too far to attend. Stay your covenant with the river, and you'll have no lack in the land. Child of God, I've brought you more than a word today. I've brought you an environment of God to your house. Your atmosphere is charged. Be quick to make peace in your house so that you don't lose the environment of God. You're much blessed. I'll be coming back soon to you. I have more to talk. Let's worship Him now.
Distance is not a barrier to God. ReviveNations.tv is now open to live participation to our services.